Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your weekly vibe, tea leaf, and tarot reading. This is going to be a general read, of course, so it may or may not resonate with you, but I do hope you get a little something out of this message today. You may want to check your other signs, your moon, rising, any of your planets really, or just look for signs in general. If you're drawn to a title, a number, whatever it is, please feel free to have a play. We all have every single one of the zodiac signs in our natal charts anyway. We are all one. So don't hold yourself back. All right, this is also going to be a weekly reading that has no expiration date. It is intended to be timeless. So whenever, wherever you feel drawn to watch these videos, please feel free to have a play. And I think that is about it for now. I do want to thank every single one of you for all of your support on the channel, with all of your likes, comments, sharing, subscribing, of course. If you haven't already, please do. Hit the little bell too when you subscribe so you get notified of when we post all of our videos. Pisces. Okay, so I'm just taking whatever flies out as your overall energy for this upcoming Monday to Sunday. Oh yeah, that's right. So although the readings are not date specific, I do intend for the energies to run from Mondays to Sundays. Okay. Let's try to get one more for an overall energy. Okay, great. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So it does seem like whatever you have put work into in the past that is allowing you to see a bright future for yourself, something that is long lasting, that will be fruitful for years to come, has really pushed you to a new understanding of your own growth and your own personal strengths, and that has brought you mental clarity of some way, shape, or form, however this may apply for you. So with all that being said, this is a very harmonious step, if not a step, then just like a mental transition of all the things that you've really seen for yourself, all of the value that you're seeing. Okay, that really, hang on. It does seem very positive, absolutely. I'm really not picking up anything funky about this energy. Let's go ahead and dive into the clarifiers and see what other messages that I could pull from this. Seven of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Mother of Swords, so air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, potentially. If not that, then I do feel like it's someone who is very clear-minded, doesn't fool around, however that may apply for you. They're very calculated, is what I'm hearing very clearly. I'm hearing, if it doesn't make sense, then it can't be true. And I feel like I want to say that I feel like this is your energy, Pisces. It could be someone else, absolutely. But I think it's kind of like a balancing out and a unification of your goals and your dreams and things like that, and something that's very logical and practical for you to pursue. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Swords. The Moon, Pisces card. Okay, so again, literally talking about, wow, and then we have the sun at the bottom of the deck here, duality, Two of Cups, with the Chariot right behind that. That's the card of Cancer. Cancer is actually ruled by the moon. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or in some sort of having a new opportunity to show your own willpower and strength. Like I said, I do think that there is a duality here that's taking place within your own mind and your own emotions about, like I said, the very dreamy and subconscious, intuitive part about you versus the conscious, the ego, the rational, the logical, what makes sense. So I think this is more so a reminder with the Ace of Swords and the Moon card here, a reminder to not lose yourself, to not lose that very gifted feeler and healer, that gifted part about you, in the more divine feminine sort of way, to not lose any part of that I'm hearing in a man's world. Okay, you could be very much so a man watching this, but it is what it is. It's like this world was kind of set up for the benefit of men, and having emotions or feeling a certain way in a work setting, let's just put it very vaguely. It's like they, any job I've ever worked at, they're like, leave your emotions at the door, and it's like, well, we all kind of have emotions, and you literally cannot leave them at the door because they're internal. They're a part of us. It's like you get shunned for having shown emotion in some sort of way. Or even boys who cry, it's like they get picked on and called a PUSSY and like all this stuff, and it's like they basically are called these derogatory names for feminines. So it's like, I don't know, it just really seems like with the energy here that I'm seeing in the cards, someone has done a really good job at playing this game in a man's world, let's just put it, and I feel like they found themselves remembering who they are, like the deeper part about them, that deeper subconscious, more emotional part about them, and they're not losing sight of that because they have this connection here. And even if it's not something that's all internal just with you, Pisces, it could indicate like a divine counterpart, a soulmate, if you want to call it that, who's helping to bring that balance for you. You could be dealing with a Leo. We do have the Strength card coming out to clarify the Two of Cups. We do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Wow. All right. So yeah, it is a symbol of having, like I said, the inner strength, the willpower, the confidence to succeed, and with the white rose, it does give me, it's a symbol of purity and perhaps rebirthing yourself into this world. Like now that you've already established yourself in a way, it's like, okay, I can kind of take off the mask now, and I can actually, say the things I want to, or interpret the things that I'm actually feeling, and how those feelings are giving me more mental clarity about the entire situation, because it's not just all logic and all yeah, wow. And then I see the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. So literally a balance of yin and yang energies, of clarity, of truth, and harmonization. So let's go ahead and pull out the tea leaf cards and see what other messages we have here. But what I was saying was, it's not just all logic and no emotion at all. Like, you have two sides of your brain, Pisces, like the more creative and emotional side of your brain, the gushy side, and then there's the very rational, practical, like has very like I see like the right side of your brain. The right side of your brain is the like open fields and hills and valleys and running waters, and it's a very natural type of landscape. And then the left side of your brain is like towering skyscrapers and highways and cities and city blocks and a bunch of horns from all the cars. And I don't know, it's just kind of that type of duality that I'm really seeing here. Okay. So let me grab these cards. Okay, that's plenty. That's quite a lot, but I'm gonna go for it. Pisces. Okay, so you have wall, misunderstanding. Camel, persevere and you will overcome your problems. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Whale, great worry over nothing. Bowl, plenty of material things. Butterfly, a change for the better. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. Oh, that's cute. So we had caterpillar and butterfly. Tree, affairs with your family. And dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So let me grab some tarot cards for these and we'll see. What is the misunderstanding for Pisces? I'm hearing Aquarius very strongly over the upcoming 7 days. The misunderstanding, Four of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So perhaps it's some sort of opportunity, perhaps in finances or the workplace, that you probably thought very logically about, but it's like, how did you feel about it? That's what the misunderstanding is. That's why I feel like there's some sort of imbalance here within the emotional and logical aspects about yourself. Okay, so let's see. What is the change for Pisces? 10 of Cups. Total bliss, happiness, and success. Good for you. Yeah. So perhaps you thought some sort of opportunity was over for you, is what I'm hearing very clearly. And maybe you thought, oh, well, if I get this gig, or if I move here, or if I do this, or if I do that, whatever that Ace of Pentacles is or was, I feel like it's something that you thought would bring you happiness, but really there was some sort of misunderstanding with that, and whatever changes happened after this misunderstanding, being the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you were able to regain your happiness and regain your footing and balance. Who is this someone who is undependable and insincere for Pisces? Okay, Seven of Wands. Perhaps it's someone who seems more like, I'm hearing a challenger, someone who could probably be a little bit like overly protective with their own energy, it seems. And that kind of makes sense. Like, if someone is very protective of their own energy, of their own life or whatever, they may like promise you something, like promise to hang out or something like that, but then it falls through because they just may not be feeling it that day or something like that. Okay. So what are the situations in the balance that require careful handling? Daughter of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Well, ultimately, this is talking about that free-spirited part about you. That part about you who is very excited for life and very spontaneous and just wants to see and explore and discover. So again, I feel like with the fire energy, it is a masculine energy, and I feel like you do have heavy sword energy that has been coming up here. So it does seem like there needs to be a balance of I don't want to keep saying like logic and emotion, but basically that. It's like, are you going for something because you feel like this is practical for you, that it's right for you? Or are you going for it because that's just how you feel in the now? Yeah. I want to see more about the Daughter of Wands. Three of Swords, again, showing itself. With the Ace of Cups, and that's where I saw the Three of Swords before, was right behind the Ace of Cups. So this does seem like there is potentially a relationship. I'm hearing relationship on the line that seems to be promising, but you can't quite explain what is off. And so I feel like it's this feather person, someone you know is undependable and insincere. I don't even think it's their fault. I feel like they have some deep emotional pain that triggers them to be defensive and put up this stance like they can already calculated, Mother of Swords, that you can already expect what the long-term vision of the relationship is going to be like. You could be dealing with a Libra. I saw the Justice card again. And then also talking about balance, though, however. So Libra is a archetype of balance and checks and balances, truth, knowing, and understanding, harmony, equality, justice. That is it. So basically to say, you know, I feel like this is kind of you coming into a new clarity about parts of a partner, a friend, a lover, whoever, that you don't quite understand. They're still in the dark about it, so you're absolutely going to be in the dark about it. Okay, but I do feel like the love is strong here. I feel like for, you know, as deep as those emotional wounds go, they can be, it's the opposite side of it too. They could be the most loving, caring person, but they can also feel very deeply. We do have the Star card peeking itself out at the bottom of the deck here. This is a card of Aquarius, but again, regardless of the sign, it is about healing, hope, faith, and understanding, a renewal of your own emotional understanding, right? Like Aquarius, the water bearer, they are detached from their emotions. They hold it in a cup, in a carafe. So yeah, I think they're like really diagnosing, even if they're not an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I feel like they're diagnosing themselves and all of these emotions that are probably coming up for them at this time. So yeah, don't worry about it. There's, you know, plenty of material things. I feel like there's plenty of opportunities and situations that you guys can, you know, hang out, be together, do together, whatever. I wouldn't take it personally, is what I'm hearing very strongly with the Whale card. Great worry over nothing. Period of prosperity and abundance. Like this, I feel like you have great opportunities here for you to be abundant in friendships, in money, whatever it is that you really put your mind to. You have that connection within yourself and that balance within yourself to be strong and to be someone maybe people look up to while they're in a time of darkness. And I feel like you're kind of understanding that they are potentially going through a deeper time right now. Okay, I'm really feeling that strongly. So I'm hearing Aquarius very strongly again, but Pisces, I do hope that this lands for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Like I said, please feel free to check out your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever it is, Venus for matters of the heart, or if you'd like a personal reading, I'd love for you to reach out. All my information is going to be down in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, please do leave me a thumbs up. Let me know if it resonates too in the comments down below. I love hearing from y'all, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Keep them coming, as well as subscribing. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little bell too so you get notified when we post all of our videos. Pisces, I'm hearing Cancer. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pisces, I love you. Take care. I'll see you very soon for your next reading. Bye.